Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women but don't. Girls, if you want to be married, don't wait too long. There's an OG influencer by the name of Sarah Ashcroft. She's kind of famous for having a quote go viral. She said, "I'm okay with being high maintenance because I'm the one maintaining it." And then I ran across her again, so I figured this message was meant to be. She talked about a breakup and she did a video about it 7-8 months ago. Her ex-boyfriend Joe, she was with him for like 6 years, and all of a sudden he just comes to her and says, "We're too different." And she talked about how devastated she was and the impact that it had on her physically, mentally, emotionally, and at the same time, she happened to be going through some struggles with her business. She has her own brand. Nothing for curvy girls like me, but cute stuff. He said things like, "We're too different." She didn't really understand that since she's never hid the fact that she's a luxury girl, likes the finer things in life, etc. There was one video where she talked about the breakup itself like a few months after it had happened, and then a couple days ago, she did an update and she seemed to be doing much better, which is wonderful because I hate to see any woman down in the wake of a breakup, especially one where she realized she spent so much time with a man who it doesn't seem like really wanted to be with her. At this point, I'm completely invested, right? I'm looking into this video, I'm watching that video to get the complete story from her own mouth. They had been to multiple weddings as all of his friends were getting married. His company was representing her as an influencer, and so she talked about how that was another kind of death in the relationship because she had to sever that relationship and subsequently lost all the friends and connections, etc., that she met. In the catch-up video where she talked about how she's been doing much better, she talked about how he told her that her anxiety, which she subsequently sought help, was problematic for him, that like he couldn't deal with it. I don't want to talk about this woman and have you think that I'm shitting on her in any shape, form, or fashion, because like I said, I absolutely hate to see any woman down when it seemed like I'm and wasted all their time and then come with some whole shit at the end talking about, "I can't see myself marrying you." Woo! That's rough. There was a couple of red flags. Number one, she talked about they had gone to all those weddings and people were asking her, "When is Joe gonna propose?" And she talked about how she never put any pressure on him. Maybe they might joke about it, but she never said, "When is it gonna happen?" She felt, "This is my person. Eventually, I will marry him." Another red flag. She worked with him. When she kind of ran down what the relationship was like, he's very busy building his business. She's very busy building hers. It seemed to me that they kind of had a relationship of convenience. I don't know. I'm way on the outside looking in. From the outside, way out here, not knowing anybody about anything at any point at any time, it looks to me like he stayed with her because A, it was convenient, B, she was a big wig and so he got some clout by being associated with her, and C, he was making money off of her in two ways. One, she said out of her own mouth that she's used to paying for everything, and two, he was making money off of her through his company. When he told her anxiety was problematic for him, he didn't seem to want to be bothered with it, didn't seem to want to help her with it. That's so many red flags. If you want to be married, don't wait no 6 years waiting patiently for somebody to pop the question. You need to state your intentions. I would like to marry. I would like to have children. Whatever you say. Don't let a year go by or 2 years or God forbid 3 and you still waiting around for somebody to do something. Drop him. Because if he doesn't know if you're his person at that point, you're not. I've seen too many things and heard too many stories where men stay with one woman 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. They finally get tired and can't stand that woman anymore, break up with her, and then they're married 6 months later. That's because they were never going to marry you. You see what I'm saying? They were using you as a convenience. This is why I do not advocate helping a man, excessively paying for a man, all this and that. That does not work. That goes against the natural order of things. When you engage in that kind of behavior for the average man, he's not going to appreciate it. He's not going to be grateful. Just the opposite. He's going to look down on you. He's going to resent you, and he's going to be jealous of you. You can't help a man like that. Men are built to work. Men are built to hustle. They're built to go out there and conquer stuff. Or at least that's what we've been taught. That's what the socialization, the this, that, that's what it's all pointing to. And when you go against that traditional order of things, you're going to have issues. And this is not just your inner internet. Auntie's saying this. There's evidence aplenty out there. If you want to be married, don't wait. Don't let years of your life go by and then have an MF come to you and say, we're too different. I can't see myself marrying you. Bitch, you knew that already. You knew that years ago. Your time is too precious. Do not waste all of your time on somebody when you want to be married and you're waiting around for somebody to want what you want. State your intentions. If they don't want to play ball, move on to the next. I am not someone who believes in one soulmate. There are many people out there with whom you can build a wonderful life, who will love you and care for you and all that good stuff. You don't have to wait on one person. You don't have to cling to that person because that's just one person. There's billions of people out here. If that person doesn't want to play ball, release them to the marketplace. Tell them good luck in your search and move on. Don't wait like that. Years will go by and somebody will look you dead in your face and tell you, well, we're too different. But you knew that from jump because I haven't changed. That was some hoe shit. That was game. That person, to me, he was using her. But she's gotten herself together. She's on an upswing. She didn't let her business go down. She still looks cute. She's still doing her thing. And God bless her for that. But girls, if these older black women in your life are not telling you, don't waste years on a man, they ain't right. And the only reason they're not going to tell you to stop waiting on a man like that is because they're waiting on one. And they don't think, for whatever reason, that a woman should be explicit and state her desires and intentions. And I'm here to tell you, when it comes to your time, your body, your heart, you should. I want to marry. Let it be known. So when the year goes by and the second year goes by and y'all have that talk and he ain't ready, I'm going to have to let you go. Or I'm going to have to pull back. I'll date you maybe, but I'm going to have to get back out there because my husband is waiting. That's it for today. I hope to see y'all tomorrow.